Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney and today we have our first pair of bottoms for #thegreatmodulesewalong. Before I dig into the bottoms though, I just want to say, if you are a blogger or a vlogger, so if you have a YouTube channel or a blog and you are doing the Great Module Sew Along and you're showcasing your makes and your plans and all that kind of stuff, will you send me a, maybe don't mention it in the comments, if you'll just send me a direct message. My email is in the description box. You could send me an email, you could send me a direct message on Instagram. Those are probably the two best ways. Let me know with a link to your, either your blog or your vlog, because I would love to do a roundup of everyone and yeah, let everyone know that is participating in the challenge so they can get even more inspiration. I also just noticed, pardon me, I've got a cuckoo light. A crazed filmer today. All right, so I just wanted to say that because again, I think this is a fantastic way to build some community, and a lot of people have been doing a lot of really cool stuff, and it'll be a way for you guys to find new sewing channels and or blogs. So yeah, so let me know if you've got stuff that you are and even if I have commented on it before and watched, go ahead and resend that to me so that I can have everything in one place. I'm gonna compile a spreadsheet, I think, just to keep everything in one place so I don't miss anyone. All right, so today we are doing the first set of bottoms, and again, I'm doing 3 separate modules. So this is 3 bottoms, but they are the first pair of bottoms in each of my 3 modules. 2 of them were already made previously, and 1 of them is a new make. So we will do the, I'll just go in order with module 1, 2, and 3, the way I've been doing that. Kind of talk you through it and show you pictures of me wearing, or video of me wearing these bottoms with my 3 tops for each separate module. Again, I'm going to keep my modules completely separate until reveal day, and then I will mix and match the modules kind of all together. Not all the iterations, because I think all 18 pieces can make something like 216 outfits, and I'm just not going to change my clothes that many times. But I will have a whole bunch of them mixed together and that kind of thing. All right, so let's get started. All right, for my first pair of bottoms. Blah. Now, I just want to preface this by saying these, I just pulled these out of the dirty clothes. I wore these on Friday and I kept them white all day long until the very end of the day. I was even a travel day. I'll tell you more about that on Friday. It was a traveling day, but yeah, I got something black, I think, from my car on the knee, because this is why I can't have nice things. And then I noticed I have like a big dirt splosh all down the front of the leg, so, and on the back. So anyway, disregard. All right, so these are my ginger jeans by Closet Case Patterns. I made these maybe 2 years ago now. They are, they're okay. You know, they're my second pair of white ginger jeans that I've made. I think I've made something like 7 or 8 pairs of ginger jeans total. I've tweaked them each as I've gone along. So this is the straight-legged version, which I cannot remember if that's version A or B, but it's not the skinny-legged version. It's the straight-leg version, so it's got a lower, little bit, it's a mid-rise, not a high-rise. The skinny leg is a high-rise with a skinny leg. This is a medium-rise with the straight leg. Although I have such robust calves that the straight leg looks like a skinny jean on me, so I just always make that view. Anyway, I've shown these jeans to you guys before in other videos. They've got the raw hem, so I stitched around the hem and then just left it raw, which is what I wanted. They are cropped, so I've got them on with my my combat-esque boots. They're my feminine combat boots by Thursday Boot Company. We can never remember if it's Thursday Boot Company or Tuesday Boot Company. I think it's Thursday Boot Company. I got them for Christmas. They're phenomenal. They're a US brand. They make all their shoes in small batches. They are made in Mexico, but they're made in small batches, so they're a lot more eco-friendly. They're fantastic quality and really reasonably priced for a leather boot. So anyway, I'm not getting paid to say anything like that. I didn't get anything free. My mom paid full price for them when she bought them for me for Christmas. But anyway, I really love them. But I've got them on with these, but I also like just wearing these with a loafer for the spring and summer. I mean, they're white jeans. What more can you say? 5 pocket. I've got a nickel wash hardware, as you can see, and my rivets are all nickel wash. I learned my lesson the hard way. The first time I did white jeans, I put a pattern in my pocket bag. I mean, what's wrong with me? Anyway, I use muslin now, just plain old unbleached muslin for my pocket bags when I am doing white pants and or jeans now. I also did the pocket stay, which is where the pocketing goes all the way to the front fly. Because this is stretch denim, it does help keep things a little bit flatter in the tummy area, which I need. What else? I do, like I said, these are okay. There's still a few fit tweaks I'd like to make. There's still a little extra fabric that kind of pools right at the front of the crotch, which I mean, it's just a matter of taking a little bit off, you know, the front and the back inseam right at the top. Again, my hips are just set in a little further or a little closer than a normal person. So I just get a little extra fabric pooling in between, like right at the crotch sometimes. And then it's all fine once it hits like the top of my thigh. So it's just a little bitty area. But anyway, yeah, I mean, they're my white jeans. I wear them a ton, even though, again, perfectly imperfect, right? So even though there's some tweaks that I would make to the fit going forward, for the most part, these get a ton of wear. They're super comfortable. Yeah, they're white jeans. And I keep blowing out my white balance on my camera there. Sorry. All right, so that is bottoms number 1. Pants, all of my bottoms are pants for these, for this whole thing. But those are pants number 1 for module number 1. And now we'll move on to module number 2. You guys have also seen these, but oh my gosh, sorry, Gidget. Oh my gosh, I just beamed her in the head with a wooden hanger. I am sorry. Oh, that was not a happy face you just gave me. Sorry. Oops. Okay, Gidget is here next to me. You can see her back. Again, I've been doing a lot of filming. She just really loses interest with me when I do a lot of filming. She just kind of wants to be close to me, but then goes to sleep. Okay, so these are the pencil pants by the Sewing Workshop. They are elastic waist, as you can see. I've made them, this pattern is technically for a stable knit, so, and I've actually never made it out of a stable knit. So if you want to make it out of a stretch woven, you can. I think you just have to have 20% stretch, is what Erin at the Sewing Workshop had told me. This pattern does not come with pockets. I added the pocket pieces from the West End pants, which are also from the Sewing Workshop, although you could add any pocket that you wanted to into these. So I just traced my front curve and then the pocket pieces so that it would all be the same. It was very easy, but anyway, I did add pockets to the front there. Again, it's elastic waist. It does pull pretty flat though once it's on the body. We've got back darts in the back. Again, I have these at a cropped length. It's a stretch cotton twill is what it is, and I think the color is actually mustard, but yeah, it's got like 20% stretch. It's perfect. And again, I've never made these in a stable knit, which would be something fun to do later on down the road. Anyway, these are my Sewing Workshop pants. I made these back in the fall, so you've seen them. Super comfortable, definitely easy to wear almost year round, probably not in the dead of summer, just because a lot of times I just want to wear skirts and dresses in the dead of summer. But yeah, those are my pencil pants by the Sewing Workshop. I made a size medium in these. That's my typical size for Sewing Workshop. I did take like a 3/8 of an inch right there at the top of the inseam at the crotch. And I did straighten out the side seam at the hip. I have to do that a lot. I just don't have much of a curve to my hip. So a lot of times I'll have to just straighten out that hip curve there on pants just because I don't need it. So I did do that. And then I shortened them because I'm only 5'2". And honestly, these hit maybe, and it's probably because they've shrunk a little bit because it's a cotton twill, a stretch cotton twill. I kind of wish I'd made them an inch longer. I kind of like them just like an inch above the top of my foot. So that's right at ankle length. And sometimes I get a little crazed because I'm so used to having to cut so much length off, and they'll end up being like maybe 2 inches above the top of my foot when I really prefer them like an inch down, but that's okay. For the next pair. So that is pair number 1 for module 2. And then these are the ones that you have not seen yet because I just made them. These are the Lana stretch jeans. Now you have seen I made a pair of cropped and it's the straight leg one. Although I'm gonna fix those legs. I've decided, because I've made them cropped, I think I'd get more wear out of them if they were not flared. So they flare out a little bit at the ankle, and I'm gonna just take that flare out and make them more like a stovepipe type silhouette. So I am gonna do a video, I think, on that. I'll talk more about that later. Anyway, these are the Lana stretch jeans by Itch to Stitch Patterns. I've made them in a stretch wide whale corduroy, so you can kind of see. This I bought at Blackbird Fabrics like 2 years ago. I've had this fabric for a while. I did the traditional 5-point pocket. I used kind of a, gunmetal, I guess, or antique brass findings. Just a regular jean zipper in here. These are mid-rise. I did the boot cut on these, and I left the length alone because I wanted to be able to wear them with somewhat of a heel. I had pinned a pair of pants, that's hard to say, pinned a pair of pants a while ago, corduroy pants, that I'm actually going to do a sew the look for later on, so I'm not going to show you the pin right now, but that's how the model was wearing it, and so that's what I wanted as well. Let's see, this is a stretch pattern. It does have the pocket stay in the front where the pocketing, the woven pocketing, goes all the way to the fly, so you have no stretch there, and it kind of keeps things nice and flat. Again, I love that. It's higher in the back than it is in the front, so you don't have to worry about things riding down too low. I did make my belt loops bigger. So I think the pattern has you doing 3.5-inch strips for your belt loops, but I really wanted to wear my leopard belt with this, and my leopard belt is 1.5 inches thick. So I made my belt loops 5 inches, and then you can kind of see I went past the waistband, stitched them down there, and then went back up so that I have plenty of room for that belt, because I really wanted to wear that belt with these. I mean, this was a pretty quick sew. Really, a size 8 in Itch to Stitch fits me almost to perfection. And if it's a top with the bust cup options, I do an 8 with a D usually, sometimes a double D, and their patterns just fit me really well. It's always nice when you can find a pattern company that just seems to fit your body really well. Anyway, I love these. They're a boot cut. They got a flare. I think they make my legs look a little longer, but because they're mid-rise, I feel like they make my torso look a little bit longer too. That's hard to do, to make your torso look longer and your legs look longer, because typically you have to sacrifice length in one to make the other one look longer. But with the heel, I think I've achieved what I was going for. So yeah, the Lana stretch jeans. I'm in love with this jean pattern. I want to make her she has a skinny, this pattern comes with a skinny leg, a straight leg, and a boot cut. But I will say, I think the straight leg, it flares a little more, which again is a very easy thing to fix on the pattern. You just kind of take that flare out evenly on either side. But I would really like to make the skinny leg on this just to see how those fit as well. And I'll probably do those as a denim at some point. Maybe not until the fall. I think I'm pretty good on pants, especially after the Great Module Sew Along Challenge is over. But yeah, I'm going to keep that one on the back burner because I really like this pants pattern. It's very comfortable. And she also has you put stay tape in the top of the waistband seam up here, so it does not stretch, so it hugs your body, so your pants aren't always falling down. I have that problem all the time. So there we have it. Those are my 3 bottoms for bottom number 1 for my module. So if you'll stay tuned, I'll do kind of my, I'm really having fun doing my little roundup at the end where I'm showing you as everything is kind of starting to come along and you can kind of see everything together on the clothing rack. So that'll be here at the end. Okay, going forward on Friday, last Friday I went shopping is what happened. My sewing group, my professional chapter of my I'm in a professional organization, professional sewing organization. My local chapter is what I'm trying to say. They go down to Let's Sew, which is in Evansville, Indiana, which is about a 3-hour drive from Indianapolis. And you go into Central Time Zone. Indiana is so weird with being split by the time zones, but you go into Central Time Zone when you go down south. They're on the southwest kind of corner of Indiana. And it's a phenomenal, phenomenal fabric store. They do have a website, and I'll link it in Friday's video. But anyway, we usually go down once a year, and it's just a lot of fun. We always go to Chicago once a year to do some fabric shopping, and then we go down there once a year to do some fabric shopping. And they're they have a lot of quilting cotton, quilting cottons, like the really, really good ones. They sell machines, but then they have a wonderful array of apparel fabric as well, like a really good. I found some really cool stuff, including some fold over elastic that's pretty amazing. So anyway, I was going to show you that on Friday because I did buy some stuff. I am totally on a fabric buying ban now for quite a while. On really a shopping ban, period. You know, my birthday and Christmas kind of come close together, so I have some extra funds to kind of play with, but I have got to put the brakes on now. I've run out of room for fabric, so for a while. But I bought some stuff to make some summer dresses, and that's what I'm in the mood for right now, big time. So I was going to show you guys that haul. I was also going to show you the patterns that I got from Joyce, my inherited pattern haul, I guess. And then I also wanted to show you all my, I had talked about my wrap, my hand-woven wrap that my mom bought me for my birthday, or my parents bought me for my birthday at an art show when we were in Florida, and I wanted to kind of show that to you guys and talk about that a little bit too. So that's on Friday. And then Sunday we have part 4 of the Huxley Bag Sew Along, and then next Tuesday we'll be showing bottoms number 2. So my last 3 bottoms for the Great Module Sew Along. So we're getting there. Okay, that's all I've got for today. I will see you guys on Friday. I hope you have a wonderful week and that you get some sewing in, and I will talk to you Friday. Bye.